Hello everybody! I have a new deck tech for you this week, and I managed to get the Shiftstone that I needed. So I talked about how last week we were going to make a deck around Black Iron Manacles. It was a personal challenge to myself, and now we have 50 Shades of Nightfall. So I kind of cheated. It was one Fire Sigil. The only red cards are Black Iron Manacles. I actually think that it might still be worth it in this deck though. It's all around curses. This is specifically the card that cost me so much Shiftstone, which was Alu Death Dreamer. I didn't have any of them. It's a 2/5 flying for 5 with Summon Nightfall, and when you play a curse, you play a 3/3 unseen with a random battle skill. I actually played 2 games with this already, and I won both of them, so I kind of wish I'd been recording. But I wanted to test out just a little bit of what it was doing. Yeah, it is just what it says it is. All about curses. So there's a lot of Nightfall stuff and a lot of curse stuff. It's got a minor theme, too, of unseen, as you might notice, because there are things like Elude Death Dreamer as being an unseen and getting you more unseen. And then there's Skywalk Enforcer is an unseen, which is one of the other important ones that whenever you play a curse, it gets +2 power. And then you have Miris Nightshade and Darkveil Agent as unseen. Darkveil Agent I included because Nightfall is fairly important when you have Black Iron Manacles to deal them extra damage. Also works really, really well with things like Encroaching Darkness or Azindel's Gift if you have it on them. And of course, it works well with the Miris Nightshade when you have Nyctophobia, so it deals extra night damage to them. And then last but not least, there's the fact that whenever it's night, all of your unseen, these really important cards, especially Alu being very important, get all of our Aegis. So you've got Aegis on Skywalk Enforcer or Alu, and that seems really powerful. Skywalk Enforcer I'm hoping is pretty decent in this deck. Same with Malediction Reader. Whenever you play a curse, you deal 2 damage and you gain 2 life. I'm uncertain about whether Drifting Death should be in here. One of the big problems with this list right now is that it is hard to get enough curses. We're running 4 Permafrost and 2 Winter's Grasp, which are very similar. Winter's Grasp being a little bit slower, but also giving you the Nightfall stuff that you need, and like also just not quite as good as Permafrost, honestly. But you need curses, it works. It kind of fills a necessary gap because you just don't have a lot of curses, which is why we put in the Black Iron Manacles as well. And then we also have Azindel's Gift and Encroaching Darkness. So those are kind of what we're working with for our curse package, and then the Miris Nightshade Nyctophobia. It seems okay so far. It's an interesting deck for sure. You might want to adjust the Azindel's Gift and Encroaching Darkness numbers as you test it out, as I will probably do as I test it out here. The Drifting Death is to draw back something like Azindel's Gift just in case it gets lost. Same with Encroaching Darkness, like some really important curses that you can have and they might be able to knock off, and then buying it back is pretty important. Not sure that this is what we should be running, but I don't know for sure what else we should have. I have a couple of feeding times because the Permafrost and Winter's Grasp are really dicey against things like Sandstorm Titan, Tavrod, those kinds of things. I haven't seen a lot of Tavrods recently, or Sandstorm Titans, so I'm hoping that this is okay. I've been seeing a lot of Echo Mokto, and this is really good against Moktos. Any of the stuns are pretty great. So I think that this is a decent enough deck. We're going to try it out and see how many wins we can get. I'm thinking I should get at least 2. I just got 2 before the stream, so, I can probably get another 2. And just to prove it, there you go, boom. All right, let's go ahead and play some ranked.